What's up, friend? Hector here from StrongestHec.com with this week's Technique of the Week. Today we're going to be talking about breathing during the snatch, and I'm not going to be talking about like cadence, like how to breathe during like a snatch event. In fact, one of our senior instructors for Strong First, Derek Toshner, has a phenomenal video on how to do this, and there's no way that I could explain it any better. If you Google like how to breathe during the snatch and Derek Toshner's name, I'm sure you'll find it on his Facebook page somewhere. So I'm not going to even try to top that. What I'm going to talk about today is I'm going to talk about timing of the breathing. So one thing that I see happen a lot with our students and even at SFG events is when they're breathing during the snatch. Okay, so I've seen people do, and our students, when we have a cue, or you may hear us say, breathe through your hips. So breathing through the hips simply means as the hips come forward and you lock your pelvis, that's when you do the power breath. Okay, so as an example, here it's inhale back, right? Inhale, and then as you come forward, as soon as you exhale, that's when the hips come forward. That's where all the impact, that's where all the power happens, is right, those two things come together, okay? For the most part, people do it perfectly with the swing, but for whatever reason, when it goes from swing to clean, or if they start to do like the snatch, the timing of that breath changes to something like this. Okay, so swing, perfect. Okay, but when it goes to the clean, or the snatch, it changes to where the exhale is here or the exhale is here. The reason why that's wrong is you're leaving a lot of strength and a lot of power on the table. Okay, you want to leverage and you want to take advantage of that additional power by breathing as soon as you drive your hip. Once you kind of rematch that and reconcile those two, you're going to be amazed at how much faster the bell gets to the rack and how much faster the bell gets overhead. Okay, so one way to reconcile those two is to do a couple of swings and then the clean. Couple of swings and then the snatch. Especially if you already have the breath dialed in with the swing, you just add one or two swings prior to cleaning, one or two swings prior to snatching, and you'll see an immediate, for one, correction, reconciling those two back together, and then two, the power. You're going to be amazed by how quick the bell gets overhead or to the rack, and you actually may be behind to where the bell kind of slams into you like the first rep, but then eventually you catch back up. So here's what that would look like on getting those two pieces to come back together. So I'll do a few on both sides. So we're going to knock out a couple of swings and then clean, snatch. Okay, one more. That one was fast. Switch sides. Couple of swings. Clean. 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 Snatch. Whoo! Okay, get the idea? So adding a couple of swings before you clean and before you snatch kind of helps to make sure that that breathing is right back on track where it needs to be. So give that a try. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any comments, you have any questions, leave me something in the comment section below. If you're enjoying these videos, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And that's all I got. Hector with StrongestHec.com with this week's Technique of the Week.